What's good with it, YouTube? Another Friday, another topic. Um, Today's topic, I just want to shed some light on. You can't spend little time with God and expect to hear Him, and also expect to know when it's Him and when it's not. I had to learn this the hard way. Um, when I first started my walk, um, I would maybe read a verse one like a day, that was it. Wouldn't really pray unless I was about to eat or or rather I was about to go to sleep, and it wasn't really true prayer where it was a conversation between me and the Lord. It was more so I'm talking to you, I'm letting you know what I want. I'm letting you hear what I want, but I'm not really wanting to listen to you. And it got to a point where I was in a situation and I needed to truly hear from God, and I couldn't hear anything. And it's not because He wasn't speaking; it was because I didn't know the form and the ways He can speak to us because I wasn't in my Word. I wasn't truly in deep prayer. I wasn't truly communicating with Him, and I also didn't let Him communicate with me. Um, like I said, it was to a point where I was truly like, all right, I'm going to read my two sentences and I'm good for the day. And that's how I thought being like a true Christian was, to an extent, because I was still applying what I was reading, but I wasn't truly trying to, have a conversation with the Lord. And it took that day for me to realize, like, okay, I truly need to lock in, because if I don't, how will I ever be able to, fully experience what God has for me? So I started sitting down, and before I would kind of like time my prayers, time how I was reading. I would set up like what I'm about to read, which setting up what you're about to read is good. But if you truly want to get in, meat and potatoes of it, you gotta just like read until it's like the Lord's like, all right, like you're starting to read to the point where you're not comprehending. All right, let's stop. Let's regain our mindset and let's get back into it. But what it took for me was to truly enjoy the Lord, like truly enjoy constantly reading my Bible, truly enjoy having a conversation with Him. Because once you realize, like I had to, once you realize, like, oh, this is the creator of the universe. He done made all these little things, and He thought about me. Okay, and I have a relationship with Him. It's like, all right, let me go lock in right quick. And I'm telling you, once I did that, life has just been wonderful, even through the bad. Like, just to know that I always have someone with me by my side, no matter what, no matter where things go, how hard things get. I always have someone by my side who's going to have a conversation with me, who's going to love me, who's going to be there for me, no matter what. So I will say, for the people who are out there struggling, because people have asked me like, what do I need to do? Like, truly, the first thing I will say, you have to get in your word to understand how God talks to us, or understand um what He sounds like, or understand the words that He says. Because a lot of the times in certain situations, it'll be you telling yourself certain things and you think it's from God, because you don't know what His voice sounds like, or you don't know what His words sound like, or you don't even know the different ways He can speak to us. So it's like, all right, well, once you get in your word and figure that out, and truly, because once you enjoy truly getting in your word, I feel like that's where the prayer comes in. because then you're going to truly just sit there and start praying to God. And I won't say like come in with scripted prayers, just kind of just let it flow. Just kind of let it flow, and then take some pauses, take some breaks, and let him speak back to you. Let him, let him say what he needs to say. Let him get in there, and then that's when everything will start to formulate, and you'll start to see a difference. You'll start to see a big difference. So that's my spiel for the day. I know it was short, but I just needed to come in and talk about that because I saw that topic. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see y'all same time next week.